Hi again, welcome back to the beautifully shady terrace. We're doing a 10-minute core Pilates workout today, and all you need is your Pilates mat and a little cushion for your head because we're starting in our relaxation position. So bring yourself down onto the floor and set yourself up with your head on your cushion and the weight going down through the back of the head, the back of the rib cage and the back of the pelvis. Knees and feet should be hip distance apart. And let's just make sure both sides of our waist are nice and long. Like to relax your shoulders down here. And we're just starting with a really simple pelvic tilt. So all we're doing is rolling back to imprint the spine. Toe muscles come down and in. So you're imprinting here, engaging the middle, and then let's arch away. So you may have a little gap between your lower back and the floor. Let's go again. Roll back to imprint. Inhale, arch away. Let's keep our shoulders relaxing down. Just going backwards and forwards here, just a few times, trying to ease out any stiffness, any aches and pains in your lumbar spine, but keeping your knees really strong. One more time here. And back through to center. Now, thinking about your tummy button being north, your pubic bone is south, your hips are east and west. Let's go into a lovely compass. So rolling an imaginary marble back towards north. Now let's roll that marble around the back of the sacrum, moving around through all those 4 points of the compass. Now your legs should move just in response to what you're doing. We're keeping our shoulders relaxed and down as we move. Let's go 6 times in each direction. So really moving, try not to miss any of those points. You're going to find one way is much more natural feeling than the other. One last time here. And now let's reverse, go the other way and see how this feels. Now for me, this feels really awkward and I'm having to concentrate a lot to get that movement in. Shoulders relaxing down once again. Let's go 3 more times. 2, and our last one, coming back through to center. Brilliant. Now pushing your cushion away, let's clasp our hands behind our head. Make sure you can see your elbows out of the corners of your eyes and that your head is super heavy because we're coming into 8 regular curl-ups. Now knees and feet should still be shoulder distance apart, hip distance apart even. Let's breathe in to prepare. And now as you breathe out, nod the chin, soften the breastbone and curl up. Toe muscles coming down and in. Gaze goes between your knees. Let's pause here. And then lower down onto the floor. And again, breathing out, curl up, pause, lower down. So we're trying to inch ourselves up, keep that connection around the middle, and again, curl up and down. 3 more times now. And 2, lovely, and our last one now, curling up and down. Now let's add in a single knee fold. So we're curling up as we exhale, then float one leg up and in, lower the leg down, back onto the floor. Going to the other side, exhale, float, down and in. We're maintaining the neutral spine and pelvis as we do this. Keeping the head super heavy, getting that movement coming down from the hip. The angle of the knee stays really strong. Lovely. 2 more times to each side, keeping the weight in the hands. Up, float, down and through. One last time to each side. And last one, up, float, down and through. Well done. So now coming into that curl up, this is our start position. We're going into a double knee fold. So breathing in to prepare, breathe out, float leg 1 up, leg 2 comes up to join it, leg 1 goes down, leg 2 goes down, and we lower back to the floor. And again, float, lift, lift, down, down and through. So we're keeping the height, the curl up, keeping our neutral spine and pelvis, feeling how the toe muscles switch on as we float our legs up one at a time. And we'll go 3 more times here. Float, float, down, down. And last couple. Float, float, down, down, and through. Last one. Float, down, down, and through. Well done. Now if you need to, just come into a little bit of a hip roll. So take your knees over to the side, enjoy that twist through the spine, back through to center, over to the other side. And then we'll come back through to center. Bring your hands back behind your head, come into your curl up, and now this time we float our legs up 1, 2, connect our toes, then lengthen the legs away and draw back in. So this time we inhale to lengthen, exhale, return. Keep your head heavy in your hands. You can also do this with your head on the floor if this is too much, but you're using your deep core muscles to support you. Lengthen and in. Let's go 3 and 2 and last one. Bring your head down, lower the legs 1, 2. We've got one more set like this, and you have the option of adding in a double leg lower as well. So you can either stick with that leg lengthen or add in the optional double leg lower. So coming into your curl up once again, float your legs up 1, 2, connect your toes. This time we breathe in to prepare, breathe out, lengthen the legs, and then lower the legs down, keeping them squeezed together. Lift back up and in. So really challenging the core now. Lower the legs. Keep that lovely support through your middle. We're not going into our back. This is just the core and tummy working super hard. Can we do 4 more? Lengthen, lower, lift, in, and 3. And 2, still with your neutral spine and pelvis. And our last one here, lengthen the legs, lower them down, lift up, draw back in, place your legs down, 1, 2, and then lower your head back down onto the floor. Well done. We're going to get our cushion back underneath our head. Bring our knees and feet together, take our arms out wide with our palms down, come into our lovely hip roll once again. Going from side to side, just relaxing through the middle and enjoying this twist through the spine. Last one to each side now. Keeping the shoulders heavy and down. And let's come back through to center, ready for our final exercise. So bring your knees and feet hip distance apart once again, making sure you're still in that neutral spine and pelvis. Let's take our arms down by our sides. Make sure our feet are firmly grounded into the floor. Breathe in to prepare. And now as you breathe out, we roll back to imprint the spine, engage the legs and the core, and bone by bone, lift all the way up into a spine curl. So lift your hips high, making sure they're level at the top here. Take a breath in. And breathe out, lengthen back down onto the floor. Bone by bone by bone, take your time to control your way down. Let's go again, roll back to imprint, engage the back of the legs, lift up bone by bone by bone, pause at the top, lengthen back down onto the floor. Superb. 2 more normal ones like this. Rolling up, sending your knees away, pause here, breathe in. Lengthen back down, and we'll do our final normal one here, lifting up, pause at the top, use your arms on the floor, lengthen back down, and now we'll go into 2, adding in a lovely rib cage closure. So breathe in to prepare, roll back, lift all the way up, hips go nice and high, use the back of the legs and glutes to support you, float the arms up and back on your inhale. Now leave your arms there and lengthen back down with control, opening out through the front of the shoulders. Float your arms back down. Let's go one more time, breathing in and breathe out, roll back, lift up bone by bone by bone. Use the back of the legs and glutes. Float the arms up and back, leave the arms there Lengthen back down with control. Enjoy this gorgeous stretch. And then come up through to a seated position, however suits you best. And we're going to come up and get ready for our 2 final breaths. So sitting nice and tall here, relaxing the shoulders down. Have the arms out to the side. Take a breath in. Come into your lovely big stretch. And press the air away. Let's go one more time, all the way up. Reaching up and through. Press the air away. And you can give yourself a clap. Well done.